billionaire dictator. How Teodoro Obiang robbed a nation. Welcome to our Head News 23. My name is Caro. In the tiny oil-rich nation of Equatorial Guinea, one man has clung to power for over 4 decades, longer than any other sitting president in the world. His name is Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo, and his reign is defined by fear, corruption, and unimaginable personal wealth. While millions of his citizens live in poverty, Obiang and his family have amassed billions, owning luxury homes in Paris, private jets, and even Michael Jackson's crystal gloves. Today, we expose how one man turned a nation's oil wealth into his private fortune, and while the world has remained largely silent. Obiang came to power in 1979 after removing his own uncle, who was the president before him. The uncle was a cruel leader who closed schools, banned books, and killed anyone who disagreed with him. People hoped Obiang would be better. At first, he promised peace and change, but soon it became clear he was just as bad, maybe even worse. Years later, something big happened. Oil was discovered in Equatorial Guinea. Suddenly, this small country became very rich. Billions of dollars started pouring in. Fancy buildings were built in the capital city, and the ruling family started living like royalties. But for everyday people, life did not get better. It stayed the same or even got worse. Most citizens lived in broken down homes without clean water or good hospitals. Children are hungry, schools are poor. But Obiang and his family, they are buying private jets, sport cars, and mansions all over the world. They didn't care who suffered as long as they stay rich and in control. Obiang's son, Teodorin, is the best example of this. He was made vice president even though he had no real qualification. His job title, you can take a guess, head of the country's anti-corruption department. Yes, you heard me right. The same man who spent millions on a mansion in Malibu, owned luxury Bugatti cars, and through wild practice was in charge of fighting corruption. How intriguing. Investigators from countries like the US, France, and Switzerland found out Teodorin was secretly moving money out of Equatorial Guinea through fake companies and foreign banks. In France, they even took away his $120 million mansion full of gold taps and expensive hats, but still no punishment melted down. He remains one of the most powerful men in the country. Inside Equatorial Guinea, life is dangerous for anyone who speaks out. Journalists are arrested, opposition leaders are silenced, protests not allowed. The people are afraid. They know that if they talk, they could disappear or even worse, die. Yet the world remains silent. Why? Because of oil. Countries like the US, Spain do business with Obiang's government. Big oil companies make money, so they look the other way. For some foreign politicians, even shake hands with Obiang, pretending everything is fine. But the truth is painful. Equatorial Guinea should be one of the richest countries in Africa. Instead, over 70% of its people live in poverty. Children die from illness that could easily be treated. Schools don't have enough books. Hospitals lack medicine, and all the while, Obiang and his family enjoy luxury vacation and golden palaces. Teodoro Obiang has now ruled for more than 4 decades, making him the world's longest serving president. His continued reign is a sobering reminder of what happens when power is unchecked, when natural wealth is treated as private property, and when foreign governments prioritize profit over principles. His legacy is not one of leadership, but of plunder, fear, and betrayal. And for the future, Obiang reportedly preparing his son Teodorin to take over, effectively turning the country into a dynastic dictatorship. Unless the international community demands real change and accountability, Equatorial Guinea risks remaining a nation where democracy is a myth and where justice is reserved only for those at the top. Will the world finally speak up? Or will they continue to turn blind eye as Africa's most ruthless dictator prepares for next generation of rulers? Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown really insightful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Head News 23 for more eye-opening global stories. Stay informed and stay safe.